For weeks, I had been preparing for the most important day in my son's life, his wedding. I had stitched a sari by hand, the same design I wore at my own wedding. I thought it would be symbolic, a blessing passed from mother to son. But what I never expected was that I would become an unwanted guest in his new life. My name is Mina, and I raised my son Arav as a single mother. His father passed away when he was just 4 years old. We didn't have much, but I made sure he never felt the absence of a second parent. I worked double shifts, skipped meals, and sold my gold bangles to afford his school fees. When he became an engineer and got his first job, I thought all the struggles had been worth it. He met Niharika at work, a modern girl, bold, beautiful, and ambitious. When he told me he wanted to marry her, I smiled and gave him my blessings. Why wouldn't I? All I ever wanted was his happiness. But I did notice something, a kind of hesitation in her eyes whenever she spoke to me. A polite distance. I tried to ignore it. When the wedding preparations began, I was told it would be a private event. No distant relatives, no big functions, just close friends and immediate family. I was disappointed but respected their wishes. I wasn't given any responsibilities, not even to shop for the wedding clothes. I assumed they were just busy with work. I tried to stay positive. But one day, I overheard a phone conversation Arav was having with someone. He said, "Yeah, we're keeping it minimal. You know how my mum is. Very traditional. We don't want that energy at the wedding." That line stung like a slap. That energy! I cried silently that night. Had my love become a burden? Still, I decided I would attend. I stitched my old wedding sari into a beautiful maroon silk lehenga. I packed it along with a gold necklace I had saved for years. I wanted to gift it to Niharika. Maybe she'd finally see that I accepted her. The wedding was 3 hours away in a farmhouse. I wasn't given a car or any directions. I found the address from a family friend and boarded a bus at 5 a.m. I reached there dusty, tired, but full of hope. The gates were adorned with fairy lights. Laughter echoed in the air. Music was playing. I could see the guests chatting, cameras flashing, waiters serving wine. I clutched my small gift box and walked toward the entrance. A security guard stopped me. "Name?" "I'm Arav's mother," I said with a proud smile. He looked confused. "Sorry, Mom, only guests with wristbands can enter." I wasn't given one, but I'm his mother. Can you just call him? He'll come." The guard spoke into a walkie-talkie. A few moments later, Arav came walking toward me, dressed in an ivory shawani. He looked surprised, and not in a good way. "Mom, what are you doing here?" I blinked. "What do you mean? I've come for your wedding, Beta." He glanced around nervously. "You weren't supposed to come." My hands trembled. "I wasn't invited." "I tried to tell you gently," he whispered. "Niharika felt you might not fit in. You'd be uncomfortable. The crowd here, they wouldn't understand your ways." I stared at him, my throat dry. "So I don't belong at my own son's wedding." "Mom, please, don't create a scene. It's my big day." I couldn't breathe. I looked past him. Niharika was standing with her friends, laughing. When she saw me, she turned her face away. I stepped back. I walked 5 kilometers from the main road. I sat in a dusty bus for 4 hours. I stitched this lehenga with my own hands. I brought my wedding necklace for her. Arav looked ashamed, but he said nothing. He just repeated, "I'm sorry, please go." My legs felt weak. I turned and walked away slowly. The guard looked down. No one stopped me. No one asked if I was okay. I walked until my feet bled. I didn't cry, not then. That night, I placed the necklace back in the locker. I folded the lehenga and kept it in a trunk, the same trunk that had all of Arav's childhood drawings. For weeks, he didn't call. Then one day, I got a message. "Hi, Mum. Hope you're well. Niharika's parents are visiting this Sunday. We're planning a small dinner. It might be a bit crowded. Maybe another time?" That night, I cried. I wasn't invited again. And that's when I made a decision. I stopped calling, stopped sending texts. I didn't wish him on his birthday. I didn't ask about his health. Weeks turned into months. One day, I got a call from an unknown number. It was Arav. "Mom, I came home today and saw your old trunk missing. I thought something happened to you." "I'm fine," I said coldly. I miss you," he whispered. I stayed silent. "I was wrong, Mom," he added. "I was stupid. I let people convince me that your love was something to be embarrassed about. I let my wife dictate the guest list, and I forgot the person who gave up her life for me." I didn't know what to say. He came to visit 2 days later, alone. He bent down,